The yeas are 216. The nays are 210. The resolution is adopted. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table. The office of Speaker of the House of the United States House of Representatives is hereby declared vacant.
All right, come on, over the plate. Let's see the old stuff here, pal. Come on now, chuckle, baby. Please, don't. Here's the pitch. And he is out of here.
This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Get the merch link in the description section. Ladies and gentlemen, this shirt is coming soon. We should have them available on the store by the time you see this video. But we have this in the grayed out version. We have Jesus is Lord, or Fathers Matter in the grayed out version. And we also have Jesus is Lord in our new black on gray version. This is a pretty cool design. I think I like it like this better, to be honest. We may black it out, but it just depends. Like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Breaking news. Kevin McCarthy got his ashy elbows kicked out of the speaker's position, and I'm thankful. Now, I'm just warning you guys, I'm coming onto the radio slightly disgruntled by things that happened earlier today. So everybody getting it today. McCarthy, am I shocked that he's ousted? No, I'm not. Do I care that he's ousted? Yes, I do. And I'm glad that he's ousted. Listen very clearly, you feckless Republicans. If you don't get your stuff together, we're going to kick your narrow behind out of positions of power. We will not reelect you, and you're going to be out.
To whose benefit? People have called you a narcissist. People say that is to your benefit alone. Is it to the benefit of you and to Donald Trump?
It's the benefit of this country that we have a better Speaker of the House than Kevin McCarthy. Kevin McCarthy couldn't keep his word. He made an agreement in January regarding the way Washington would work, and he violated that agreement. We are $33 trillion in debt. We are facing $2.2 trillion annual deficits. We face a de-dollarization globally that will crush Americans, working class Americans. Kevin McCarthy is a feature of the swamp. He has risen to power by collecting special interest money and redistributing that money in exchange for favors. We are breaking the fever now, and we should elect a speaker who's better.
But I truly still consider myself to be the luckiest man on the face of the earth. There's no other country that you could rise to be the 55th Speaker, not get an internship, and be able to fight for the American public. So it was my greatest honor to be able to do it. I love my conference well. I love to be able to ability. I've been a part of the leadership team for quite some time. We won 2 majorities. As leader, I'm proud of the fact we only gained races. Only gained seats. I'm proud of the fact as a Republican leader, we elected more women. We elected more minorities. We expanded the base. I'm proud of the fact that for the 5 years I was leader, 2 election cycles, we gained 5 more seats in California, 5 more in New York. We won in places no one thought we could win. The same thing, you would underestimate me. You always said we'd lose each time around. We kept gaining. I intend to make sure that we gain and keep the majority in the next cycle as well. With that,
I am sick and tired of us even having conversations like this about feckless Republicans. There's no reason whatsoever that Biden hadn't been impeached already. There's no reason whatsoever that we cannot get this border secured. There's no reason whatsoever that this is the first time that there's been a legit investigation into Hunter Biden and Joe Biden. There's no reason whatsoever in God's green earth that these things should be occurring only right now. That means that Republicans have been doing nothing. And I don't want to hear nobody tell me anything different. Republicans have not been effective like they should have been, including Donald Trump. Yeah, I said it. And for the people out here in the Trump coat, just turn the channel now and come back to me later. Every Republican stunk it up. And now we're begging for an opportunity to have a chance at the table. When we had a chance at the table, we didn't serve them like we should have. When we had a chance at the table, we didn't investigate like we should have. We didn't put an FBI director in place like we should have. We didn't put an attorney general in place like we should have. Whose responsibility is that? The President of the United States of America. Now, yeah, Trump did a lot of great things, but we dropped the freaking ball. It don't matter that you scored a touchdown if you lose the freaking game. I'm sick. I'm sick of us kissing the ashy elbows of people that do not deserve it. At some point, we need to stop being a cult and start calling people on their BS. I'm glad Kevin McCarthy is out. I hope this is a sign to every Republican, if you don't get your crap together, you're gone. We will oust you. The first time in the 234-year history of the United States Congress have somebody been kicked out, voted out by their own party. Well, I'm telling you suckers, it's time. You need to be effective in what you're doing. You don't just get to skate in because you got an R next to your name. And the Democrats are bulldozing us. It's almost like I need to make a halftime speech. We getting our butts whooped. Donald Trump have been indicted 4 times. And I would argue that the man probably didn't do none of this stuff. Hillary Clinton is free. Joe Biden is now getting a half investigation. He should have been investigated. Where are the Republicans that's investigating him? In his dealings in Delaware. His son's dealings, across the country. Across in other countries. No, somebody explain it to me. How can they do it to us and we don't do nothing to them? Somebody explain this to me. We beat and complain about the FBI director. Trump appointed that man. Do we forget that? And I'm not kissing his butt because he's popular and not wanting to call him out. You picked Christopher Wray, the same person that we claiming that's doing so much harm in the FBI. That was a Trump appointee. The Republican Party appointed him. Whose fault is it? Okay. I'm just ticked. I'm ticked. The feckless people. We had a chance to do the impossible, and we laid an egg. I'm sick of hearing people complain. I want to use the B word because y'all know what be and complain about the election fraud. Why didn't we do something about it when we were in the White House? We knew, listen, Stevie Wonder knew they were going to use COVID to do mail-in ballots. What were we doing? Sitting on our hands doing nothing. Chasing around a celebrity president. Instead of being effective. Why didn't we ballot harvest? No, just come on. Why didn't we ballot harvest? It's not illegal to ballot harvest in places where it's legal. They did it, we didn't. Why didn't we vote early? Why didn't we vote by mail? Got it handed to us because of decisions we made. You can say they cheated all you want. I agree they did. But what did we do? Now we're out talking about let's ballot harvest. Now we're out saying in any way that you can, vote early. We're the ones stupid enough to tell our people not to vote early. It's a simple mathematical game. I was on a talkers tour with Salem last year, flying around all these cities, and I told people, I said, do not only show up on election day. They looked at me like I had 6 heads. I said, don't just show up on election day, people. I know it sounds cute, but we need to vote in every way we can. Because I know for a fact there's people that are listening to this radio right now that did not vote. You had all the intentions to vote. You wanted to vote. On election day, something happened, and you did not cast your vote. I guarantee you there's somebody on the radio listening to me right now that did it. I did a survey on my channel. I think it was 200,000 people did the survey. 20% of them said they did not vote in 2020. And we could talk about them cheating all we want, but how many of us are showing up? Versus talking a big game. You go to a rally, you wear your Trump merch, but you don't vote. But you're not participating. But you're sitting on the sidelines. You know, I have a lot of respect for Trump, but at the same time, we ain't finna skate through this. We not finna skate through this game on this radio show and not critique the things that we messed up on. I'm not gonna do it. And to be honest, if you don't like it, you don't have to listen to me. But I refuse to be a coward. I refuse to be feckless. I refuse to kiss somebody's butt. I like Donald Trump. He ain't got to like me. I don't care. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm not buying the fluff. I came from somewhere else. I wasn't in politics. I want everybody listening to me to know this. I wasn't in politics. I was a police officer serving and protecting my community. I ain't kissing nobody but. I never will, and I haven't, and I never will. I'm going to tell the truth. It's all cute. We can do these rallies, but if we don't win an election, what purpose did we serve? It's all cute, but if we select another Christopher Wray, what purpose do we serve? If we get another Dr. Fauci in there, what purpose do we serve? If we get another Jeff Sessions there who recused himself his entire term, and then we get William Barr in there that effectively did nothing. We pick them. We do it again, we're going to lose. We do it again, we're going to end up where we are today. We gotta also focus on the messages that are coming from the political candidates. Somebody need to get in Donald Trump's eardrums and tell him to be more strategic. Because, yeah, everybody that loves you is being entertained. They're going to go out. Half of them ain't going to vote for you because they're not going to vote anyway. They just want to be entertained. But the other half are going to go out and vote for you. But you can't win with just Republicans. Now we have to evaluate as a party. Are we putting the best person in as the starting quarterback? Are we putting the most popular person in? The person we pay the most money to? Are we putting the person in that can win? Now, at this point, I don't know. I think Donald Trump can win. His ratings are high. He may go to jail, but he could probably still win. But at the end of the day, we better be open to saying, okay, I don't think he can win. Let's pick somebody else. Some people that listen to me right now ain't open to that. Donald Trump is Jesus Christ reincarnated. He can do no wrong. And some people will go with Donald Trump even if it costs us to lose the election. And then they'll blame cheating. I tell you what, throughout the entire process, you should be evaluating every step of the way. Is this where we go, or do we have to pivot? Hold the phone.